Hello everybody, welcome back. Today's section we're going to be talking about the immersive blocks. So with this content, it's for both the public account and for the paid account, which is awesome. So we're going to be breaking down four different parts of the immersive block. First, the guided map tour, then the explorer map tour, sidecar, and slideshow. So with the immersive blocks, what these are is this is a great way to visualize and add text over visuals. So it makes it a little more interactive, a little more engaging for your target audience. So let's begin. So we're back here on our example story map, scrolling down. On the on the green check, we hit plus, we scroll down, and we click on Map Tour. Now from here, you can start from scratch. You can upload multiple photos automatically, or you can start with a featured service, but that's unavailable for this account. So let's just start from scratch. So we have guided or explorer. So guided is readers will scroll through a list of places in sequential order, or explorer means that the readers can stop and explore the map. They can click on different photos and um, and just be able to kind of choose which photo they're more interested in. But let's first start with guided, and then I'll show you Explorer next. So we have two different options. We have media focused or map focused. Let's just choose media focused for now. All the difference is media focused means that the media, the picture or the video, will be bigger versus map focused, the map will be bigger. So it obviously makes sense. So let's do media focused. So you're greeted with this. So first, you have your map on the top left. This is where your image will be on the right, and then this is the title and description of the first image, hence number 1. If we look down below here, we have different sections. So right now we just have one, but if you click plus, we'll have 2, 3, 4, etc. So each photo will go into one of these sections. So if I have 4 photos, I'll do 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then you also label each photo with a different title, description, and you add them right there. Now, depending how you took these photos, if you took them with, say, your smartphone actually records the location of those photos. So when you upload it, it'll automatically appear on the map here. However, if you took it with like a DSLR camera or something without a GPS, you can manually add the location per photo, either by zooming in, clicking on, or you can search by location. So let's begin. If we click on these 3 dots here, it just says choose layout, so you can choose the different layout if you want to switch from guided to explorer. You can also duplicate your work, or you can delete this whole thing if you'd like. So let's just start as an example. We'll do number 1 here. Click Add Image. You can, once again, choose photos from this story map that's already been uploaded. You can link from something, or you can upload. I'll just choose to upload. So let's say I'm showcasing different pollution sites that I saw and different construction. So first we'll do construction by the lake. Click add. It just needs to upload. And you see location added. So since I took this photo with my smartphone, it already geotags the location. We can zoom in so then the viewer can see exactly where it is, and it's right here in number 1. From here we can say title construction, and then description we can say um, development by lakefront. So that's how that works. So let's go to number 2. Once again, it just takes a little bit to load, obviously due to your internet speeds. Once again, we'll browse files. Let's do burning garbage pile. Click add, it's loading, and we'll say burning garbage. And once again, it says description, example of burning garbage. So as you can see, this one is number 2. Here's number 1 right here. So once again, this is geotagged. Let's add a third photo. Let's say low water levels of river. Say river water level. It says low. Oh, there we go. And then finally, number 4, we'll do the same thing. Upload a random image. Let's do waterway in your cemetery. Oh, must be smaller than 10 megabytes, so keep that in mind as well. Um, this software can only handle a certain file size. So let's just do Skyline. How about that? And then title we'll put hazy skyline. Excellent. So as you can see, all 4 photos are uploaded and they're shown here on the map. If you zoom in a little bit, you can see where each of them are located. And you can click around and see the different pictures, and the map will center based on where that location is. So what your viewers will see is when they're scrolling down, first it'll come to this one, and they keep scrolling down, it'll show up with photo 1, the title, the description, and then it keeps scrolling down and it'll go to photo 2, and this map will change at the same time as you're scrolling. Another way, if you don't want to see all this, if you click on preview at the top, this will just be a preview of what the finished product will look like. So obviously we still need to do a lot of editing to this to make it look more professional, but if we scroll down, this is what it'll look like to the viewer. So photo 1, construction, and then as you see as we're scrolling, it changes the photo along with the description and the title and the location right here. So if I click X, it should take me back to edit. Perfect. So we scroll back down. Now, if you wanted to change this and we go to, say we wanted to change the layout from guided to Explorer. Let's try that. So we click on Explorer, choose Next, and then once again we can go List or Grid. Let's do a list this time. So this will take all those photos we just took and it'll place it in a guided list here. So now the user can click on each photo and it'll take it right to there. It'll show the photo along with your title and description. They can also scroll down and it'll highlight. But as you can see, as you hover over on the right hand side, 3 out of the 4 dots will gray out and only the photo's location will show up. So that's an example of the Explorer. So you can either you can play around, you can upload your photos, and you can change the different layouts. But once again, choosing these dots to go to choose layout, Explorer, guided. Or if you just want to create a totally new one again, once again you can click on the plus, you scroll down to Map Tour, start from scratch, and then once again you can choose guided or Explorer from here. And you can also choose list or grid, or under guided you can choose media focused or map focused. So the next feature I'd like to show you then is Slideshow. So Slideshow is a full screen media focused layout with multiple accompanying text. So we click on Slideshow and this is exactly as it sounds. You just create a slideshow of different photos of media, whether that's videos, maps, etc. So similar layout where you can see that each slideshow will have, for each photo will have different numbers for different sections. So if we have 3 photos, we can have 3 options here. So number 1, we'll click add, and you can choose add image or media. So we'll do that once again. And then we'll upload something, say hazy backdrop, UN building. Click add. It shows up here. And then we can also add our description or title of the photo. So I'll just say UN hazy backdrop of city. And then I'll move on to the second part as that one's loading. From here, we can also add, but we can also add other features as well. So say you want to add, instead of an image or a video, you want to add a map. So you can click on map. You can create a new map if you'd like to do that and go through the process like I showed you in the first video. Or you can add a map that you've already created under My Maps here. So let's just do the Hanoi air pollution one, the example that we created. So this looks good. Place map. And then once again, this is that live update map where it's interactive as well. So you can, if this map is more of an accompanying instead of a standalone map, you can do that. And then to get from photo to photo, you just click these arrows here. And then we can add a description if we'd like air pollution in Hanoi. There we go. And then for our last one, once again, we do image, map, or we can do a solid color if you'd like to do that, or swipe. So let's try swipe. So with swipe, we can do an image map, express map. So let's just choose express map here. We'll just make something. Let's just do Vietnam as a country, just to showcase where it is, in case people don't know. Add to map. Done. And then from here, yeah, thank you. You can duplicate express map, or we can do another express map. So let's do a comparison of Vietnam as a country to Thailand, since it's next to each other, or close by, sorry, not next to each other. There we go. So we can add a description if you'd like to, but you can also do that swipe feature. Yeah, so that's swipe. And then finally, the last uh, feature for immersion is Sidecar. So Sidecar is an immersive block with media panels and narrative panels. So this is a great way to have floating text, or you can have your text docked next to it, or you can have your text with a slideshow. Although I prefer floating, but I recommend you kind of experiment and see which best fits your style. So we choose floating text, and then from here we'll upload. Once again, you can do images, maps, swipe, color, but we'll just keep doing photos since that's kind of what we've been working on. So let's do garbage by river. Oh, once again, that one's too big. How about do not dump sign? Perfect. And then to do not dump. So we'll do something like that. And then once again, you can add different media down below. So depending on how many you'd like, we can do 2, 3, 4, etc. Kind of goes on until forever. So as many as you would like. I don't recommend doing too much though. It's better to keep it within a theme. So if you're showcasing like pollution examples and you have water pollution versus air pollution versus ground pollution, you should break those up into the three different specific sidecars, if that makes sense. So once again, we'll add another photo here. Let's just do clogged waterway. Oh, that one was too big. I haven't reduced the size of some of these, so we'll just do cigarette factory. That's fine. You can add descriptions to it. Say we only want to do 2 though, that's fine. We'll delete this one. This is just a blank empty one here. And here we go. So now when people scroll down, they will see the photo, and then as they keep scrolling, the text will appear and slowly scroll and then slowly go up the screen, as you can see like that. So it's a very smooth way to convey information. For example, I did this for this section of my literature review, only I used the text was docked to the side instead of floating. So as you can see, as I'm scrolling through, the text will move as I scroll down the page. This one I actually used from a methodology. As you can see, the text is just what we just did, so it's floating in the picture, and as you scroll, you can see the text there. Those are just different examples. But that's all for this section. If you have any questions, please let me know, and good luck. Bye now.